This episode is brought to you by Fox One. Watch all 104 matches of the FIFA World Cup live in 4K for just $19.99 a month with 3 days free. Build your own multi-view, choose up to 3 streams, and follow player spotlights. Stay on top of every moment with live stats, highlights, and instant replays. The FIFA World Cup, streaming live on Fox One. Offers are subject to change. See fox.com for complete terms and conditions.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi!
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
We've all heard the phrase, right? Contracts are made to be broken. You've heard that one. What does it actually mean? We know what it means, all right? It rings true because the thicker the contract, the thicker the stack of paper, the more it can invite all kinds of creativity, creative interpretation, loopholes, and eventually a slow-motion train wreck of litigation. Lawyers. A 100-page contract is full of clauses and subclauses and definitions and appendixes or appendici or whatever they call it, multiple appendix. It's not a document of agreement. It's a forum for anticipated what? Betrayal, dishonesty. It assumes from the first page that the other side is going to try to screw you, and it arms you with weapons for the courtroom before you have even shaken hands or signed the dumb thing. All right, so a memo of understanding. What's a memorandum of understanding? An MOU. It's very short. Could be 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, and it's clear and it's direct. Here's what we're trying to achieve together. Here's what each of us brings to the table. Here's how we will communicate when things get complicated. And they always do get complicated sooner or later. No fine print, which is designed to entrap. Number 47, definitions that turn simple words into legal minefields. It's just a kind of a statement of intent. And it forces a certain measure of clarity, right? You need clarity in life. You can't hide behind like 100 pages of this legalese, they used to call it, legalese, the legal language. You actually have to say what you mean. And both sides know the deal, and so do the people. I did not realize that this clause applied. Oh, no, but because of subsection S, we don't have to apply that. No. You need a document that everyone can read and everyone can understand. And when people understand what they are signing, they are far more likely, everybody, to honor it. It also, a memo of understanding, there's a bit of flexibility because we know the world does not stand still. Markets shift. All kinds of things happen. Priorities changed. There could be new opportunities. And a, super stiff, rigid, 100-page contract locks you possibly into, what was going on yesterday, what was going on last year. What about 6 months from now? New things happen. And if you want to, amend a contract because of a new development, it's easier to perform surgery, brain surgery. It's too expensive, it's slow, it's painful. An MOU is like something that you can adapt. We're aligned on the big picture. Let's work out the details as we go, like adults, like partners, not children at war with each other. And it actually builds trust instead of signaling distrust. Now, I understand you can't, you got to keep your eye on the Iranians. You have a million different things in there about how to inspect. They will figure out a way to violate it. Now, a monster contract tells basically the other party, we don't trust you, so we've hired very expensive lawyers to anticipate every way you might fail us. And this is beyond just the Iran deal, but it kind of poisons the relationship from the start. And an MOU, a memo of understanding, and I've done these, we see a future together. We believe in the same goal. Now, let's put in writing so we're on the same page, right? So we have a frame of reference, and then, hey, let's get to work. In the real world, collaboration, right? Collaboration, it's foundational. Trust, mutual interest, reputational. Now, I'm not saying that we have to have all these things with Iran. All right, but it's much easier to cut through the crap when there is no crap on paper. And these people, right, they will bend that contract into a pretzel. You could think about it like this. In the cockpit, there are big manuals for how to fly that plane, huge manuals. But you don't have that big manual. You understand the objective where you're going, the rules of engagement. You understand. Now, the details matter, but they don't really matter. A lot of the details don't matter in the cockpit during the mission. Does that make sense? Contracts are made to be broken. Remember, they're built on the very idea that they are going to be broken. Whereas a memo of understanding is about hope and not the expectation that it's not going to work. I actually love it. An MOU, when somebody says, "Oh, let's just a one paper deal." Phew. So more specifically to the Iran situation, the media and all the usual suspects are screaming that we have not seen the text. I have not seen the text of the MOU. A constitutional crisis. This is a memo of understanding is a short, high-level framework, not a 100-page document written by lawyers who have never seen a fight. This thing stops the shooting. It reopens the Strait of Hormuz. Oil will flow. Prices come down. They've already started to come down. And it locks Iran in for their pledge not to build a bomb, not to seek a bomb. Now, is there going to be some little nitnoid details about how do we get our inspectors in and how is there notification, if there's notification, right? What kind of courtesies need to be paid? There's going to be some of that. We got time. The big picture has been with us for days. This is how you actually get something done with an adversary. All right? I think it's just, we're in a beautiful position on this thing. Beautiful. Now, the New York Times and the rest, they want something also that they can pick over and find fault with themselves. They want to say, well, this doesn't, right? No.